Windbreak window, it didn't perform as expected as a Pebble. I expected better. It broke in 5 seconds. I couldn't even get to wear it. This thing sucks. I'm just gonna give it to my dog. That was a joke. Hey guys, Henry with a free in his name here. The Pebble was revived about 1.5 years ago with the creator Eric Nijikovsky saying that there's gonna be 2 more Pebbles. One was the Time 2, which is this one, as you can tell by the packaging. And there was gonna be the Core 2 Duo, but I didn't buy that one because this one had more features and just sounded overall better. You saw the title. This is a review of the Pebble Time 2, but nerdier. And if you're planning on getting one, you should know that it's going to take a couple of months to get there. But, I already got mine, and that's just the past. But the way I'm going to review this is I'm going to tell you the cons first, and then I'll tell you the pros. Just so that if any of these are a major sell-off, I don't waste any of your time. And I get a review of someone special at the end. A developer from one of the Pebble things. I swear I'm not biased. I swear. Okay, so the cons are, the screen is not that good. The colors are a little bit like washed out sometimes. And the backlight is fairly weak. It's not terrible, but it's not amazing. Another thing is, most of the big companies that care about other conventional smartwatches, like Samsung watches and their like Spotify and Strava report or whatever, they don't really care because this is more of an indie thing, and most of the app store is filled up with like indie stuff and indie vibe coded slop. But aside from that, health tracking is not its like major standpoint. If you wanted a health tracking smartwatch, you should probably get a Fitbit Air. Can't say the Fitbit word because their history. Alright. If you want to see the history, there's a Crazy Ken video that's pretty good about it. I also bought a Pebble off him, so I'm also slightly biased. But the health tracking is fine. I mean, I don't really care, as you can tell. But also another bad thing is that the return date is only 30 days. It's not even a return date. It's if it's broken, you have 30 days to report it as broken. But they really show off like exceptions because most of them get replaced, as I've seen. Another bad thing is that every unit is different, as mine has a small thing in the thing from manufacturing, but I don't really care, and nothing's really that like perfectly aligned. If you want a perfectly aligned smartwatch, just buy an Apple Watch or something and then have it be supported like 3 years later. If you don't want a digital wallet, this is good because it doesn't have a digital wallet inside of it. You have your phone with you most of the time anyways. And the band is not hypoallergenic, which means it leaves a mark and it stinks. But that's only for me, because I have the skin that makes the Pebble band stink. Another thing is, most of the accessories are pretty expensive. The bands are like pretty crappy and pretty cheap feeling, but they're also pretty good feeling, which is a strange thing to feel. But that's fine. They cost $10, which is pretty high, but it's like a bunch of logistical stuff anyways. Another issue is that the charger is tiny. It's another $15 if you lose it. I don't have a keychain, but I just put my charger on my headphones. Anyways, part of the system is vibe coded, but as you can tell, it's not fully like machine vibe coded, like just merge and like not look. I'll get more into this with the review later in the video if you're still sold on it, but you're still here. That means that you're gonna see some of the good parts. So, pros. The battery life is amazing. It's way better than any of the other battery lives that I've had on all of like my other smartwatches, because this thing lasts like 2 days barely with most of the features that are necessary turned on. Always on display is always on this one, and it still gets like 30 days of battery life, which is actually amazing. But Pebble OS is open source, so if you have issues, you can also tinker with it. But Pebble OS is also very light, which is also good because that also contributes to the battery life. It uses the Android notification SDK, which allows you to like reply to text messages only if you have an Android. I feel like I forgot to mention this, but if you have an iOS device, it's not that good for iOS. I have an iPhone. I never want one, but it's not really recommended to have an iPhone and use this because Apple's locking off so much of their features because they want market share of their Apple Watches. Okay. Also, the Pebble community is amazing. You'll meet some really cool people there. And you'll meet like some amazing people there too. Everyone in there is really cool. Yeah. It charges faster than a normal smartwatch does, like a wireless charging smartwatch, because it uses pins, which is more optimal. Another thing I forgot to mention is that Pebble is a charger. The charger makes buzzing sounds if you're using a USB-C charger, not a USB-A to USB-C charger. Minor inconvenience. And you can sometimes see electrical arcing, or maybe that's just my imagination, but I could see it and I was a little bit worried about that. Another good thing about it is that it's faster because, well, it doesn't really use a touch screen except for like waking up the backlight and some apps that use a touch screen. The operating system doesn't use touch screens and stuff, which is pretty good. Button navigation is pretty good, especially since the buttons are really good. Except for when they fall off, and I've heard that could happen too, which is okay. Who cares? They'll probably give you a new one if that happens anyways. The customer service is amazing from what I've had experience and what I've seen online. It's just really simplistic. Most of the apps that you would need are on it, and like you don't really need that much from a smartwatch. It's not trying to replace your phone, which is the whole purpose of the Pebble from everyone that I've heard talk about it. That it's not supposed to replace your phone, it's just supposed to like be a assistant to your phone, which is pretty cool. And you can check if the ice cream machine at McDonald's is broken. So that's pretty useful. It's just really minimal. It's really easy to develop apps for too. So if you have developer knowledge or know how to tell Claude to do something or Codex or something, it'll do it for you, which is pretty good. And yeah, before you pull the trigger and buy one, I feel like you should know it's going to take a while to ship to you. Maybe not that long since they manufactured more of them. But I was supposed to get my Pebble in December when I ordered it. I pre-ordered it in August. December came, and I was supposed to get it in February. February came, I was supposed to get it in May. May came, I was supposed to get it in June. June came, I got it in July. Which, just don't really listen to the manufacturer. Just don't really listen to what they say on like their website, because most of the time it's not accurate to the actual shipping date. But yeah. Also, don't expect the unboxing to be crazy. It's literally just open it. Ooh, there's your Pebble. There's your charger. It's eco-friendly, which is good. If this video gets like 10 likes, I'll eat a piece of this box. Yeah, but also, it says on the back, you get testicle cancer or something because of California or something. I don't even know. So, overall, it's a pretty good smartwatch. And if you don't have one, or you hate yours, and you're an Android user, get one of these. They're way better than whatever Samsung is pooping out, and like adding Gemini integrations to, and like slowing their older ones down over the years and stuff. I'm just saying, it's pretty good. Alright, now's the interview with Jplexer. They're a really cool person in the Pebble community because they're in the core and the Rebel Alliance and stuff. And overall, they're just pretty cool. And I got to interview with them. So this is going to be a cut down version of the interview. If you want the full, uncut, and long version of the interview, I'll probably put that in the description as an unlisted video. So go click it if you want to click it.
Hey guys, Henry here. This is my review. I'm with the Plexer. That's the Plexer. What do you do?
I do firmware and SDK development at Pebble.
Yeah, the thing. Guys, you heard that. This way. Alright. What is your favorite feature so far of using a Pebble?
Like in general, or like the new hardware?
Anything.
Like, I really like that it doesn't try to replace my phone, like, for example, the Apple Watch or, like, Pixel Watch does.
Yeah, I have one
So
of those.
I
have a Galaxy Watch. It sucks.
what's... Yeah.
Yeah, they run like Android on it.
I mean,
Yeah, go ahead.
it's not like they suck, it's just that I prefer not having my phone replaced.
Yeah. The next question is, show us your favorite watch face, I guess. If you-
I actually don't have a Pebble on here right now because I'm in the process of switching phones,
Yeah.
and my new phone's running Linux, so it doesn't have a Pebble app yet.
Yeah, the Jala phone or
So-
something.
Yeah, the Yola phone. I can show it
Yeah.
in the camera real quick.
Wow, that looks like an iPhone 17 without the camera plateau thing.
So like any iPhone before the iPhone 17.
No. But what was your favorite watch face before you switched to Linux phones?
So, I actually have two different answers for that. So, on like a regular, rectangular watch, that would be Brutal by iRack.
Yeah.
It's just like this very, very simple watch face. And then on my Pebble Round 2, I use a watch face called Chronomark, which is just modeled after the Chronomark watch from the Starfield game.
Yeah. I've heard of that. They were like giving out smartwatches of it, and they were like, that was the only thing I've heard about the game.
Yeah, so that was like the part of the collector's edition.
Yeah.
I was going to buy that one, but that was like before I had a job, broke student, so
Yeah. How's your battery before you switched to your phone? Like, using the estimated battery thingy, Mabob or whatever.
So I do quite frequently run development builds on my main watch, and also may forget to enable like the battery saving flags. So it was like a week.
That's
But
still not that terrible.
Still not that terrible, but if I would run like an actual normal build, it would be like 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah. How much could you like chop off of it and like still have a Pebble? Because I'm seeing in the Discord server that like people are getting 50 days of battery life with like everything turned off. And like, what's the difference between that and like a Casio?
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
I don't get those people. I mean they do whatever they want to do, I guess. I guess with like if you just buy a Casio, you can't have custom watch faces. With
Yeah,
this,
but
you
then they
still
said a
could.
Casio watch face.
That I genuinely, especially because like those Casio watch faces, you can get that kind of Casio for like $20.
Yeah, not like 220.
They're like- Yeah, they're like not expensive.
Yeah, and they last 10 years.
Yeah.
Alright, will you ever get annoyed by like working on Pebbles because there's like so much that you can do, like up until like it just is like feature creep and stuff.
I actually wouldn't say so because I do quite like working on stuff like bug fixes, and bugs will never go away. So
Yeah, not until the next GPT model release or Fables.
not until not until Mythos finally is available for everyone.
Remember when I
Yeah.
hacked the Pebble Cloud Pebble and made it play?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was you did that right when I went on vacation.
Yeah.
What the hell is going on?
Yeah, sorry for ruining your vacation with Gabagool.
No, it's all good.
Alright. If I rub peanut butter on my Pebble and then give it to my friend with the peanut allergy, can I sue them if they complain about it?
Why would what?
If I rub peanut butter on my Pebble and then give it to my friend with a peanut butter allergy, is it still my fault?
No, I did understand you. Yes, it's your fault. Like, we don't have anything to do with that. Like, you rubbed the peanut butter on there. Like, what the?
No, but how do I get them invited to the other party?
What the fuck do you mean?
Just crashed into somebody else's car. How can they pay for it and not me?
You can't. You're the one that caused the accident.
No, I didn't.
Who got ticketed?
I left before police could get there, but I got a ticketed to the new Venom movie and Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Did you and the other party agree to part ways? Fleeing a crash is jail time offense here, and it's a pretty low thing to do.
How do I get invited to the other party?